The Batman 2 script has finally been completed by director Matt Reeves. Now, this has taken some time, and if you ask me, it's taken a little bit too long, but hey, sometimes perfection takes time to create, and I can respect that. And I know Matt Reeves has been going through a lot of personal issues. I've been there. I feel his pain. I understand procrastination probably better than anyone else, okay? So with all that said, though, can we hurry up with the Batman movie? Because Robert Pattinson, this young upcoming Batman slash Bruce Wayne, well, I mean, he's about to be like 50 years old. So I don't know how much longer that's going to work for the role. But anyway, Matt Reeves released this photo of the script, and there he is in the background there, looking all cool and chill. He wears his sunglasses inside, but hey, I would too when you're talking about a vigilante of the night. And supposedly, this movie's going to start filming sometime later this year, early next year, and it has a tentative release date of 2027. Now, keep in mind, the first Batman, The Batman, came out in March 2022. So this is going to be over a 5-year gap for the next installment. Now, if you're expecting there to be a Batman 3 or a trilogy for Matt Reeves, I probably wouldn't get your hopes up. I was half blown away that we finally got the script. I was waiting for any day now for them to officially cancel this project. And the only reason I say that is with James Gunn ramping up the new DC universe with the upcoming Superman movie in a couple weeks. Put it this way, if they try to make another Batman movie before this one, I think the outrage of the internet would be so overwhelming it would sort of overshadow that new movie and have sort of a sour taste in everyone's mouth, or at least I know I would feel that way. I'd feel slightly cheated. So if you're expecting a Batman 3 in this trilogy, unless they're going to wait until 2030 and then go beyond that with another Batman, I don't see it happening. I think this will be the final outing, and I think this might just wrap up Robert Pattinson's incarnation of the Caped Crusader, unless they're shooting part 2 and 3 back to back, but I highly doubt that. I think they're going to give us part 2 and say, hey, we did what we could, take it or leave it, and then they're going to move on to a more fantastical Batman going forward. But anyway, the script is finally complete. This comes with... it had a co-writer on the script here. Mattson Tomlin, who is the co-writer of the script. Now, the biggest question I have for you guys, in the Batman 2, who do you want to see become the villain? Do you want Mr. Freeze? Do you want Bane? Do you want Barry Cogan's Joker, which I don't? He just looks like a dude who has syphilis pouring out of his mouth cavity. No, thank you. I don't really need to see that incarnation of the Joker up on the big screen. And plus, it's not going to be better than what we've already previously had. So I'm okay if they don't redo the Joker. But I would like to maybe see a new incarnation of Scarecrow, Mr. Freeze. I'm sure the Riddler will come back. And then I would like to see Bane. And a lot of people for a very long time have wanted to see the Court of Owls. In my opinion, I don't think them as an antagonist or a main antagonist in a new Batman movie would be all that intriguing or interesting whatsoever. The Court of Owls are essentially just a group of Gotham elitists, the rich people who control everything behind the scenes in Gotham, and they're corrupt. So really, I mean, is that really what you want to see Batman go up against? Because I feel like he's already sort of been doing that in every movie, if you really think about it. I mean, the entire city of Gotham is corrupt, so I don't know, just solidifying it with a group of people called the Court of Owls, I never thought that was an intriguing storyline. But hey, if it wants to be like a subplot, I can live with that. But what say you guys? Novasonic says Mr. Freeze, but the same quality as a story in the animated series. Oh, I get it, absolutely. Keep in mind, Mr. Freeze was never interesting until the animated Batman series in the 1990s made him interesting. Before that, he was just a guy who was cold. The Batman animated series added the entire plot around him doing these crimes to save his life, who he was keeping on ice to look for a cure to heal her. So Richard Santana says, Mad Hatter, he was awesome in the video games. Court of Owls was teased in the Penguin, so maybe. Yeah, I could see them probably doing it. I'm sure the Penguin will probably come back, played by Colin Farrell. Imagine there's an Eyes Wide Shut moment in Batman 2 where with the Court of Owls. Now that is an interesting take, my good friend. Now, let's tease this for a minute. Now, if you've never seen Eyes Wide Shut, you have Tom Cruise and he's hanging out with these social elites. They're basically sort of a cult, and they all wear masks, sort of like the Court of Owls. And there's one moment where he goes to one of their dinner parties and he has to stand in front of all of them. And everyone's wearing a mask. And then you hear this voice resonate from the back who says, "Take it off." Now imagine if the Batman is put into that same predicament where he has to unveil himself to the Court of Owls. That could be interesting, but it sounds like an Eyes Wide Shut copy and paste. Bane was also teased in the Batman. Kind of. They did introduce the adrenaline that Batman uses that does look quite like Venom, the green goo that Bane pumps into his veins to get that ultimate pump. But I would like to see a new interpretation of Bane. That's just my personal favorite. I want someone with physical callus that can go up against Batman, who also has intelligence and wears a luchador mask. So, hey, I'm just happy we're finally at least getting to the point where the Batman 2 might start filming soon. And the fact that they have a script and they announced it. James Gunn actually came out and said, yeah, I see the script, but I haven't read it yet. So that, in a way, tells me two things. First and foremost, it says that James Gunn doesn't have some kind of weird tyrant control over what they're going to do with the script of Batman 2, which I think is very, very good. Because if they were trying to somehow connect this with his universe and twist and turn things to make it coexist, I think that would be a terrible idea. So the fact that James Gunn has no creative input on this movie, I think is for the best. I think it should be a standalone thing. And then James Gunn can do whatever he wants with his version of Batman in that universe in a couple years. So yeah, those are my quick thoughts on the Batman script, or the Batman 2 script and the movie coming out. I'm happy we're finally getting it at some point in life because it feels like it's been 84 years.